Are you considering moving to Loxahatchee, Florida, and you're wondering where to live at? Maybe what options are available for you to consider when moving to this city? Well, in today's video, I'm going to go over multiple options ranging from traditional one acreage living in Loxahatchee, or the Acreage as they've called it for many, many years. Also, a new master plan community called Arden, which is really cool. And also 3 other neighborhoods that offer 5-acre home sites and larger for the equestrian lovers. And we're going to get started right now. All right, the first neighborhood we're going to talk about in today's video is Loxahatchee, or the Acreage as most of the residents and locals call it. Loxahatchee is where you're going to find 1-acre home sites, 1.15 acres, 1.5, 2 acres. Occasionally you'll find some 5 acres and 10-acre parcels in certain areas of Loxahatchee. Now, if you live in Loxahatchee, keep in mind, this is more or less unincorporated. There are paved roads, there are dirt roads. You're going to be on septic tanks. So when it comes to city water, city sewer, and all that, there is no city sewer in Loxahatchee or the Acreage. We'll kind of dive into more of the details where that does apply. But if you're going to buy a home in Loxahatchee, Florida on an acre lot, you either have your choice of paved roads or dirt roads. Generally, you're going to have only well water and septic tanks. There are occasions where city water is starting to come available within Loxahatchee city limits. You're always going to be on septic tank. There is no sewer system for Loxahatchee or the Acreage. So please keep that in mind. One of the other things I want to kind of go over briefly about Loxahatchee is that the county or city is starting to enforce rules. Meaning if you're looking to bring your semi truck and your trailer and park it out front or even on the property, buyer beware. They are starting to try to enforce those rules where you cannot have your semi truck and your trailer on the property. I know people are going to give me feedback that I'm wrong about this. It has been talked about. So just keep in mind, the rules are not that loose anymore where you can get away with a lot of the stuff from 10, 20, 30 years ago. Now, Loxahatchee is a great place to live. If you want to have that rural living feeling, Loxahatchee is good. There's plenty of shopping nearby. You have the public shopping centers. You have restaurants that are starting to come into the central part of Loxahatchee. But generally, if you live in Loxahatchee, you're going to come down to either Okeechobee Boulevard, which is one of the main roads that go east and west. You're going to find a Publix there, some of the strip malls. And in the Westlake area, this is a city located within Loxahatchee. It's not considered Loxahatchee, but it is. There's lots of restaurants and other commercial establishments going into Westlake. So that is growing rapidly. So keep that in mind if you're ever in town. If you find Westlake, you'll find a lot of the other stuff that's going on. Again, this is just a brief introductory video of different areas to live in Loxahatchee, Florida. I'll be happy to answer any other questions you have about the area. If you feel free to call me, text me, email me, ever how you want to get a hold of me. Before we proceed with the rest of today's video, my name is David Rogers. I am a licensed real estate broker here in Palm Beach County, Florida. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate from Palm Beach County, Martin County, even Port St. Lucie, Florida, I'd be happy to assist you. All my contact information will be throughout the video, and in the description below, I'll have a lot of links for other resources in Palm Beach County, Florida. Now let's get back to today's video. Now, Loxahatchee, if you're looking to buy vacant land, you're looking anywhere from about $185,000 up to $300,000 on average for a vacant lot. Home prices are anywhere from $500,000 to over $1 million located within Loxahatchee, Florida. Now, let's move on to Fox Trail. Fox Trail is another neighborhood located within Loxahatchee. It offers 5-acre home sites. You will be part of a homeowners association. Currently, the monthly fees are about $65, $67 a month. That probably will change going into 2023. All the home sites are at least 5 acres. Now, if you're familiar where Lion Country Safari is, you have to drive through the Fox Trail entrance or neighborhood to get into Lion Country Safari located here in West Palm Beach or Palm Beach County, Florida. Prices for Fox Trail are ranging around $600,000, $650,000 for the 5-acre vacant land or vacant lots currently. If you're looking to buy a home, starting about 1.1, 1.3 million upwards as of today's video, which is Tuesday, November 29th, 2022. There's only 3 active listings. Generally, there's not a lot of availability in these neighborhoods, but they do come available and they generally sell pretty quick. Now, let's go on to the other 2 5-acre neighborhoods. One is called Deer Run. If you're looking on this map right here in the purplish pink color, all these home sites are going to be at least 5 acres. There are some larger ones. This is a gated community. You will be mandated to be part of the homeowners association. Currently, it's $165 a month. And to enter this community, you have to pass through the Fox Trail community on Lion Country Safari Road. And it's a private entrance from Deer Run Boulevard into the Deer Run community. Prices in here are similar to Fox Trail. Vacant lots start around $595,000 for the vacant lots. Home prices are going to be a little bit more money in here, but generally you'll find them about the same price. I know that contradicts what I just said, but just bear with me on that. The next community, which is going to be the higher end of pricing for an equestrian community. And again, if you have horses, if you're into the equestrian lifestyle, Fox Trail, Deer Run, and the final one, which is called White Fences or Deer Run White Fences. These are all equestrian-friendly neighborhoods. White Fences is going to be the most expensive. I forgot to check the prices on land, but just be advised, acreage in here goes from 5 acres, 10 acres, 15 acres, and higher. Home prices are going to be $3 million, $4 million, $5 million in those price points for this neighborhood. This is part of a homeowners association as well. It's $250 a month for the HOA, and again, it's gated. There's 2 ways to get into this neighborhood. One, you take Seminole Pratt Whitney, which is the main road, Seminole Pratt Whitney to Sycamore Drive. Again, I'll give you more details further on, or you can contact me separately. And you take it west to Horse Trail. Hopefully you can see this in the video. And that's how you can enter it there. Or you enter it through the Deer Run community, which you would access off of Southern Boulevard, Lion Country Safari Road to the north, and right before you get to Lion Country Safari, there's a private road, Deer Run Boulevard, that gets you into Deer Run. Now, the final neighborhood, which is going to be different, this is called Arden. Arden is a development or master plan community. It has everything from twin homes, which are attached single-family homes or attached duplexes, depending on which way you want to call it, to estate homes going for over $1 million. The twin homes start about $550,000, $535,000 as of right now. There is nothing available on the local MLS. The rest of the neighborhood, anywhere from the 600 range to, again, over $1 million. Now, one of the areas in Arden is called, it's built by Ryan Homes. Most of the homes are going to be on the lake. And I do have some aerials of this area from my drone. I'm a licensed drone pilot. So in a few minutes, I'll show you some drone and aerial shots from this location. You are part of a homeowners association here as well. And you're looking around $266 a month for the single family homes and $347 a month for the twin homes or villas, ever how you want to call them. Now, another thing that most people don't point out, there is an FPL power plant directly to the west of Arden and directly to the west of Deer Run. It is a clean energy. It's not a nuclear power plant. Please do your own research on that. This is from my own research. I'm not saying I'm perfectly 100%, but it is a clean energy plant. So don't be forewarned that it's going to have a nuclear explosion or anything like that crazy. Yes, I like to ramble on, but I'm upfront and honest with my clients and my viewers. Again, this is my personal YouTube channel, so the information I'm giving you here is to the best of my knowledge. I try to be 100% factual. I'm not going to give you any dishonest advice. Again, Loxahatchee, Florida is a great place to live. Is it perfect for everybody? Absolutely not. Now, let's talk driving distance to West Palm Beach. Google Maps will tell you 35 minutes to downtown West Palm Beach. That may be true on some occasions, but give yourself during rush hour 45 minutes to an hour, just depending on the time of day. If you have to drive down to, say, Boca Raton, give yourself 45 minutes to an hour to be safe there. If you're going to Fort Lauderdale, Google Maps will tell you about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes. Just depends on what part of Fort Lauderdale you're going to. I travel back and forth to Davie, Florida. I've done it in an hour and 5 minutes, doing 80 miles an hour on the Florida Turnpike. That's another good one. Try to take the Florida Turnpike versus I-95. Yes, you have to pay for the Turnpike, but generally traffic is going to be lesser going north and south. And for the unlucky ones that have to travel to Miami, if you're going to be traveling back and forth to Miami on a regular basis, please reconsider moving to Loxahatchee because the traffic is a nightmare. Once you get into about this Miami Gardens area of Miami-Dade County, traffic definitely backs up from this point southwards. Figure an hour and 30 to 2 hour driving time if you're going back and forth from Loxahatchee, Florida. Let's circle back to part of the original video, the earlier part of the video about city sewer and septic tanks. If you're going to move to Loxahatchee, Florida, meaning the Acreage, the original Acreage area, you're going to be on septic tank. There is no plans for city sewer within Loxahatchee in general anytime in the future. City water is coming in or starting to become available. Now, if you live in Westlake, which is the new city or master plan community, it's actually a city located within Loxahatchee, you will be on city water and city sewer there. If you move to Arden, which is the other master plan community in western Palm Beach County, Florida, off of Southern Boulevard, you're on city water and city sewer there. Fox Trail, Deer Run, White Fences, that is well water and septic tank. I did hear that they're bringing city water in off of Line Country Safari Road. I forgot to double check the other day when I was there to see if I see the fire hydrants. But just keep in mind, you're not forced to hook up to city water, but if you're used to having city sewer and you're not used to septic tanks, then Deer Run, Loxahatchee, Fox Trail, and White Fences may not be for you. If you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, leave comments if you liked it, what parts you like, what parts you didn't like. And if you're looking to move to Palm Beach County, Florida, nearby Martin County, Florida, or even Port St. Lucie, I'd be happy to help you find the perfect home. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.